Hello everyone, this is Team Beef and Rice at the IBM Hackathon. We're presenting you a project by your side, BYS. If you don't know in Newfoundland, we say hey buys, so that's a play on the word. So we have an aging population. In Canada, the province with the highest percentage of elderly people, and it's only getting worse. We're aging really fast. 23% of elderly live alone, and that corresponds to around 26,000 individuals. And we also really have a high illness rate. So 87% of the elderly have some chronic condition. And especially 45% of them have 3 or more chronic conditions. Also, we have inaccessible medical services, particularly in rural Newfoundland. So when you look at this data, you can see that in a lot of the rural parts of Newfoundland, people go to the emergency at 4 or 5 times the rate as other parts in Canada. That's often because they don't have access to nurses or access to family doctors and so on.
Perfect. So our solution, we want to link medical information with the data that comes from smartwatches. So we have this platform that recently came out in April 2026 called My Health NL, and we want to use LLMs to utilize that data to create a plan and thresholds that can be utilized to then analyze the data from smartwatches, the vitals of the person, and contact the emergency contact of that person if there's any irregularities. For example, if the heart rate becomes too high.
So a lot of the current devices on the market already have a variant of outlier detection or something that does something similar. However, not a lot of them, or not any of them really, to our knowledge, has a tailored version of this. So what our app would do is it would look at your medical information, your medications, your conditions, and so on, and it would tailor thresholds based on what you have. For example, if a certain medication that you're taking raises your heart rate, that's not necessarily alarming. Or if someone else, maybe low heart rate for them is the thing that should be alarming. So a lot of these pre-existing products have sort of a generic thing that they look out for, be it a fall or be it a high heart rate.
So we've leveraged WatsonX Orchestrate to build our AI agent that's going to ingest the patient data from MyChart and then generate actionable guidance. And then we've utilized the IBM Carbon system design to build our front end for our website. And to ground the calls to our LLM, we've taken a data set from IBM Cloud Pak for data.
Yep. So now we're going to show you a demo of what we built.
Yeah, so here we have Margaret Sullivan, not a real person, who is 79 and lives in rural Newfoundland. Here you can see all of the data from her MyChart, so her current medications, her issues, and notes by her family doctor. So we've made the LLM call and it's generated a summary, customized monitoring thresholds, and areas that we should focus on for Margaret herself. And this is what you would see on your watch and what it's reading from the watch's call.
And the vitals are about to go yellow.
So once they reach yellow, we will get a text to their emergency contact, telling them that Margaret may be in danger. So we've reached red. So now the app will call the emergency contact and let them know that something has went wrong.
And for our product, we have some future considerations. First one is we want to use WatsonX governance to protect the patient's confidentiality. Also, we want to build a public health data set using our data to assist provincial public health policies. And thirdly, we want to streamline a process that we can call 911 through our system. And also, we want to implement a text-to-speech for more accessibility.
So that is the end. Thank you, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.